What's up, everyone? Merry stinking Christmas. What's up?
Yeah, I guess it is kind of the couple more days, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
must be
See,
why there were so many people at the store.
last week I had thought for some stupid reason that today was going to be Christmas, but no, it ain't till Monday. So I was like, dude,
Hey,
that's
what
how hard I'm working on this comic book,
what
guys.
kind of
That's how hard
medicine?
I'm working.
What kind of medicine you been on?
Coffee. Not even like the pumpkin spice or anything like that. Just going coffee.
Sure.
Dude, you drink 4 cups in less than 30 minutes, you start seeing stuff.
That's nothing. Drink an RTC that's got 200 milligrams in it, or maybe the double brew that's got like 400 milligrams in it, in one drop. Then rock and roll with it.
Hell yeah. What's up, everyone? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping. Corey Barton dropped in first. What's up?
Man,
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
tags aren't working. What's up with that?
Creators Outlet, good to see you, man. Good to see you guys. Hope everyone's doing all right, being
Can't
safe out there.
can't tag anybody.
Well, why not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You not letting me? I'm able to tag you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe everyone else blocked you. I don't
Do
know.
I have to pay for it? Is that what it is?
No, shouldn't. I mean, I'd block you too if I could, but we kind of do it together. So
If you blocked me, I mean, the show would go to
that's
crap.
true. That is true. Which, by the way, guys, I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow night too.
Yeah.
Another draw stream, 2 hour
Last
long.
week wasn't all that good, man. I'm sorry. We should have just did a little postponement and then did a me after the Christmas party.
Oh yeah, were you toasted? Were you turned up? Were you chocolate wasted? What was it?
No. I was just Santa hat, cherry on top, good to go.
Oh yeah. Sometimes those drunk streams are a good idea. Sometimes it's a bad idea.
Man, I'm not able to do at Corey Barton. Is that because did they drop out or they left?
Who did what?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Corey, my brother's
why-
trying to say hi to you. There you go. You can do it.
No, they dropped in, they dropped out, so that's why I'm not able to hash them.
Oh dang! Look at you, dude.
So tech savvy, man.
That's how Corey gets the awards. Like he runs around and grabs those first, slide in,
drops in.
It's like a graffiti artist just coming and tagging and then leaving. What's up, everyone? But yeah, so I really want to get done with the Sylvester Stallone.
Have you not finished Rocky yet, dude?
No. I've been working. Which, by the way,
did you do anything last week?
Yeah. I am
like
drilling out.
Catch me up.
Yeah, so bringing it up now. So
do your Chewbacca, man.
So I got this wicked ass airship back here that I got to get finished up and stuff.
Looks like about 6 flies ran into a windshield.
Now you got your soil core balloons kind of stacked, giving it the lift it needs. You got your basic sails, and it's all pretty organic. They can manipulate the growth of plants around frame structures that they build. So, but yeah, you got your phyto mining deal here. I got to do the bigger one in the back. Just working around here, I started getting their climbing highways detailed out here. I got a spot here.
That's gonna be slick, yeah.
Yeah. So
is that your Tantawing or what?
Tantawing? What's a Tantawing?
Isn't that where they landed to go see? Wait a minute, never mind.
You mean Tatooine from Star Wars? Well, what do you on Tatooine? It's the desert planet, so that's you know, Mos Eisley.
No,
Yeah.
that's not the one I was thinking of. I'm thinking about the city in the sky that had the
Cloud City.
yeah.
Was there another name for that? I thought it was pretty much Cloud City. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on is.
Am I going to have to go look at Wikipedia or what?
You know, if you can open it up and go. But guys, we'll be working on this for 2 hours tomorrow on the stream. I'll be working at it most of the day beforehand. I want to get a lot more done before we go live.
You're like a Lando Calrissian in the background somewhere. What?
It does. I mean, I'll give you that. It does have that like Cloud City looking shape to it. It does. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Millennium Falcon to come like park.
Right.
You know?
Right.
All right.
Anyway, so but we'll be having the green phyto mining soil core.
Yeah. So what I was saying is doggy style.
Doggy style.
It says here on your resume that you like Dabbit.
So what are your plans for the holiday, dude? I've already watched a few of my holiday movies. I found this killer cheese pizza place. Oh, it's the best pizza.
With my mom and
yeah, you look like you're in the basement.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sub basement level 2.
Yeah.
But flying home Sunday.
Oh, cool. So you guys will be home?
Yeah, I'll be home for Christmas.
Sweet. Oh, and update everybody. Last week, the friend's dog that had the chocolate, they're fine. They're good. Everything was good. All dogs are a friend, collision bums like pets ended up getting some holiday chocolate, and that happened right before I went live on Friday. So it was like I was checking the phone.
You had some chocolate dogs that turned out good.
Oh, dude, dog's a fine meal.
I don't know if that's too true, man. Like, I think our dogs have gotten into chocolate before. Supposedly, it's like poisonous to them, but yet
theobromine or whatever they say that's in it, it's apparently super toxic to them. So yeah, I mean, I don't know,
man.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, they eat their own poop. I mean, that's got to be toxic too, and they survive that. How bad can chocolate really be?
I don't know.
I'm with Larry the Cable Guy on this one. I mean, you want to do What's he say? You're going to filter the water, and we'll get a water purification. Do you have a poop purification machine too? Because I'm kind of with him on that.
I think Dad used to say that.
How clean does their water really need to be? I mean, they drink out of the pond, the lake, the river. The puddle in the driveway. How clean does that water really need to be for them, or do they prefer the natural puddle water in the driveway or the water in the purification machine? I'd like to ask them. I would like to get that answer.
Right?
Because are they sitting there drinking that nice, clean, pure water, going, "This is so nasty,"
Right. I mean, if I was wanting to drink like the right kind of water, I'd go as north as possible. The whole theory about you're trying to drink out of a stream, but your buddy's peeing upstream.
Yeah, hopefully not. But I do that sparingly. I did do that in Montana though, and like I could see the top of the mountain, so I was like a couple 100 feet from it, so I felt it was safe.
Yeah.
And it was really good water. I mean, I don't think anything peed in it or nothing. It was But then again, though, if you think about it, like you're at the top of the mountain, it's like nothing's melting to get to me. So is it groundwater pressure that's pushing it up for it to come out, or and there could have been a ground squirrel that peed in it a couple hundred feet down, and then it's pushing up and out. I don't know. I didn't really want to go too scientific with it or anything, but I guess you could get analytical if you wanted.
Yeah.
Any geologist.
Well, that's
or I know a few rock lickers that we could talk to that could tell us, is it actual groundwater going up into the mountain crevices, or is it because there's only so much water from the top when you're looking at it,
Yeah. Oh no, there's the underground oceans. That would be
there's a under ocean too.
Well, Dad's told me some horror stories of like cave divers and stuff. Imagine we actually get some tech over like the next few hundred years to go down and start to scuba dive underground oceans. That would be nuts.
Man. Yeah, come down to Texas and swim around in some of the formations we've got and let us know what it looks like. That'd be great.
Probably just pitch black, huh?
You'd probably have to be decontaminated when you come back out, but
yeah,
it'd be neat to you tell us what you find. That's what does amaze me about some of the mining and the drilling. And,
what's up, Collision?
The extraction that does get done is you're doing stuff 13,000 feet down in the ground, and you it's not like you can go look at it to figure out what's going on. You've really got to theorize and think through the problem.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's nuts.
That's pretty wild. Imagine taking a coat hanger like 13,000 feet long to turn on a light switch, in the dark that you can't see. That's an interesting problem to have,
Yeah. Can you feel the sides? Is that even an option, or does that cause too much damage and risk?
No, I'm sure they do. I mean, they've got all kinds of different little tricks and such. I mean, the good news is that you're in casing or tubing, so you're in pipe. So, you've only got so much room.
This is starting to sound dirty.
To maneuver, you know what I mean? So, at least you're not in a wide open cavern that you're trying to turn the light on. I mean, you're being directed to that point.
I guess it depends on how drunk you are.
For sure. I'm sure you could end up upside down pretty quick. Either way.
Merry Christmas.
It's getting there. Come on, man? Where's your hat at? You're wearing a Zelda shirt for Christmas?
Well, it's not Christmas.
How much taco meat you gonna put on Stallone, man?
How much taco meat? What do you mean taco meat?
All the chesty neck hair.
Oh,
No?
You want him Burt Reynolds?
Right.
You want him wrapped in Reynolds? Is that what you want?
No, that's not my name.
Ted Ferguson.
Yeah, that's my name. What do you want?
Yeah, what? So yeah, what have you guys sat down and watched any holiday stuff? Done anything to just see people?
A little bit, not anything crazy.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol and I don't know, something else. Actually, I got to get back to watching Hateful Eight. I'm about halfway through it.
Mm-hmm. I saw that once. That was pretty cool.
I've seen it a few times now, man. It's good. It's one of those that if I'm just like, man, I want to watch something, but I don't know, and I don't don't like anything that I'm seeing that I haven't seen before. I'm really not interested. It's one of those I can throw back on and just watch and appreciate anyway, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I've been hearing everyone talking about the Charlie and the Chocolate or the new like Willy Wonka movie or whatever.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't either. But I don't know if I was hearing it wrong or not, but I think Gene Wilder, I thought, like shows up in it somewhere.
Oh,
or something.
Really? Does a cameo in it?
I think.
Dang, man, is he still around?
I don't know. I didn't think he was. I thought he this could be a Mandela effect. I thought he was gone.
Clint Eastwood's still around, so hey.
Oh no, I'm looking.
But like, stop remaking it, man. They did the Johnny Depp one. They did this one. They did that one. Leave it.
Yeah.
Like, how many times do I need to see Spider-Man, The Grinch, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory redone different ways?
He died in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I
So
don't know, man.
An AI cameo or what?
I don't know.
Did you draw him?
Did I draw him? No.
Yeah.
No. What do you mean by that?
I don't know. Maybe they.
I resent the inclination.
Today. We'd like you to draw Gene Wilder.
I don't know. That'd be fun. You mentioned Blazing Saddles enough.
Dude.
Let's see.
I'm mixed on that. If someone would do it justice, I don't think you could. I don't think you could remake it. You know what I mean? And the only person I honestly trust that could remake it because of Django would
he
be
doesn't show up in it. Yeah. No, I got you.
Like, honest one that would legitimately try to do it as much as he could in homage to Mel Brooks. It would be him. But why redo it?
I don't know. Why redo it at all, right?
Because nobody's got anything original to do. That's why people like what they're seeing with some of the stuff that you're doing, because there's no original stuff going on.
We're gonna freehand Gene Wilder.
So speaking of, I went to lunch with Adam. I don't know if he's going to hop on. Hopefully he does, but he said he may. If not, I'll at least drop his name in here to give him a little bit, just in case he does hop on and check us out. But we were talking at lunch. I was sharing some of the stuff that we've been doing. Showed him the comic book and the crowd campaign, and so he's going to take a peek. Talking to him, he's actually got a few things he's working on. He showed me a map of some stuff that he's been working through. So he's seems to be developing his own storyline world and things. So I told him, by all means, when he gets a chance, he needs to hop on, Yeah. At least so that we could chat and talk, and maybe he can hook up with certain people that might be able to help him in certain areas that he needs. And either way, we would see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, we got all kinds of people like that around here, so it's good to mingle. Yeah.
So he's got the story. I think he's got the character interactions. He's got a map started and some areas and towns. I think for him, more of it's going to be filling in the gaps of the stuff that he's not fully capable of doing, just because that's not his skill set. So I told him this would be a really good platform for him to at least talk about it, maybe end up meeting people that would be able to possibly help him in certain ways. So we will see. We'll see if that works.
Now I know something interesting. Like said last week, the YouTube algorithm is starting to send me a bunch of the history of comics and from the, and what the personalities that kind of grew a lot of it in the 90s, and the Image and the moves and Todd McFarlane. So I did not know this, but I learned today that apparently when it's called the Marvel method, when you write after the art, like the art comes first and then you write. And I don't know yet if that scales out. Like, yeah, they don't mean the whole book. They just mean like a cover, that the cover inspires the story. I don't know how, like literal that means, but I haven't been told that's what I've been doing. So apparently I'm doing it the Marvel way. I've got a general story. That's what guides the comic. But at the end of all the art being done, I'm going through and fine tuning and redrafting for like the 25th time the script and making it sit well with all the artwork. That's fun, is slowly going through iteration and finding out what's needed, what's not needed. But yeah, the world building, helps me kind of keep things on a rail, and it can inspire stuff. The more stuff you have to kind of pull from in your world building, it can inspire the problems and solutions of your character.
Right.
So I think one of these guys that I was listening to was talking about he had a character in a safe that was trying to escape. He needed to escape, but like the gang thugs came in and were like outside the safe. So they had machine guns, so they were going to shoot him. So how does this guy get out of the safe? And he had like a magician buddy of his. So he just asked the guy, and like 2 years later, the guy came back and said, okay, if it was me, I would do this. And so he ended up writing that into a script, and now he has a legitimate way, a realistic way that you could get out of it. So it's having access to people. And again, like networking around here, there's a bunch of people that do all kinds of jobs. The more networking you get, the more experience. I'm always like, write what you know. Because if you don't, someone that actually does that job or something will be like, your story's bullshit, if you get something wrong.
Or you've got to take and at least put something together as far as like, hey, this is fictitious. This is, set those expectations. I would think then you'd be a little bit better off.
Yeah, I mean, if you're literally telling everyone, I mean, this is just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a Wikipedia fact check,
Right. Be honest, when it starts getting like that, some people hate doing it at that point. Other people love doing it at that point. It depends on what you're trying to do. But yeah. Let's see, trying to get this likeness in here. I'm trying to also make a caricature of it, but anyway. So what else is going on with you here recently? We didn't see you last week.
Yeah, I know. Everybody decided to schedule their Christmas parties like right back to back, and
yeah.
We Becky and I also went out to go see a ranch that has offered to host one of her nonprofit trips.
Yeah.
So we went to go check that out, which was really cool. Super, super nice of them to offer that for her. So we went and took a peek. So it's Washington Ranch. It's about 20-30 miles south of Carlsbad, New Mexico, and it's actually on one of the old trails between El Paso and Carlsbad.
Uh-huh.
So it long ago was on that, and the trail went through what is now the hallway of the main house or the event center, basically. And they built it expecting to be able to be the little hub or the little store that everybody would visit while they're on their way through, going to and from, between Carlsbad and El Paso.
Yeah.
And it didn't work that way. So kind of crazy. They ended up moving the road 2 miles away. And so then all of that work and preparation for nothing. Well, they kept it around and they did certain stuff with it. So historically, it's still got a lot of significance and it's a landmark and everything else. But, the plans that they had were foiled. And so then they turned around, and now what they've done is turned it into some housing for the clients of theirs through their program, because they're also a nonprofit as well. And so they've got lodging, they've got a main house, they've got a large kitchen and a atrium inside for events, and they host weddings and all kinds of different cool stuff. And so they offered for her to be able to bring veterans to one of her next trips to that location, and they were going to cover the lodging, which was super cool.
Heck yeah.
So we checked it out. Has a lot of potential. It's in a really good area. It's actually near the Carlsbad Caverns, which are some caves in that area, which are pretty well known in the area. And also, I think Guadalupe Peak, so the Guadalupe Mountains, and I believe those are I think that's the tallest peak in Texas, I believe. So it's a little over 8,000 feet, I think. But it's about 40 minutes away. So if we do go and check the place out, then we've got some activities in the area that we could take them to as well. So instead of just going there and, hey, you're here, let's just sit around and talk, and if you're bored, let's play cards. Do you want to go see the caverns? Do you want to go maybe hike the mountain? I mean, depending on the weather, depending on what's going on. But they had ponds and trees and really quiet. You can't even hear any traffic. I mean, it's really serene. So super cool. Got to see that and see what they were doing. So I think we're definitely going to incorporate that into something moving forward. So pretty cool.
Awesome.
What was that? Washington Ranch. Carlsbad, New Mexico. I'll drop a link to it.
There
just
needs
for
to be
anybody that might be interested in taking a peek, looking around, but pretty cool.
Someone needs to do paintball go-karts.
Like drive-bys?
Like go-kart track, but mixed with paintball.
Dress up like mobsters. Do drive-bys.
You guys go.
That'd be cool.
I'm surprised no one's tried to do something like that in like Mario Kart or something.
Oh yeah, dude. You'd have to set up like Bond with the little mini guns sticking out the front, and then you could, oh, dude, that's a killer idea.
I'm telling you.
Have the oil slicks and like a full-on, dude, they need to do a full-on lot. Hey, they're doing the
what's up, Corey?
The Squid Game real life. They need to do Mario Kart real life.
Yeah, right.
throw the banana peel out, have an oil slick.
All right, well, that's my Gene Wilder, real quick. But yeah, keep going. I'm gonna lower this opacity and do a clean up job on it. But yeah, keep going. Yeah, dude,
that'd be all right.
Be a fun stinking outing.
Little bit of smoke cloud action coming out,
Yeah. Or at least if you were worried about the physicality of it, being dangerous, like
have a helmet, wear some pads.
You could do that with like laser tag,
and have like an actual expert on there that Like
ooh, see, you can get an AI.
Face them, you know what I mean, and you have to gun them down. Oh, that'd be great.
You can get an AI announcer. Everything's got a tracker, it's got a system, so even the announcer is like, oh, number 4, like you just got to get all the sound bits recorded and programmed in.
Just have him go ahead and park. Oh no, dude, it's got to be straight on NBA Jam.
Oh yeah,
you can't even buy a bucket. He's on fire. Right?
Yeah. Dude,
that'd be pretty cool. Other than it's I bet it's a lot of work to run those, man. The little go-kart spots.
Man, they used to be everywhere where
well, there's one by Dad's now, which was actually pretty cool. I was wearing flip-flops, so I wasn't able to participate. But whatever.
It'd be fun is you looking into how to program NBA Jam.
Right.
And an open template for us and, other artists to jump in and start like, here's a program for sprites, guys. Well, once I get the book delivered and I can start working more on game sprites on stream, then it'd be interesting to challenge everyone. It's like, all right, well, here's our template for NBA Jam style game. Here's our sprite list of animations. I'm going to do a character like this, and we'll pop it in. You can see it working. And then people just starting to do stuff like that. We can import your character.
I would imagine somebody's got to be. I don't know, man. I think it'd almost be more fun just to go back to what we talked about before, like a Street Fighter emulator.
People have done that's kind of what I'm saying is they've done that
almost
with
like
the
a
fighting engine.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah,
someone's already done that with the fighting engine is what I'm saying. So if we went from that and just went for an NBA Jam style,
I got you.
Yeah,
it's very, very similar. If they, but there's so much stuff for you to reskin on a fighter, and we never really did fully complete that.
No. I looked at that and said, yeah.
I mean, we found the stuff and the way to put all that together. We just never finished it.
No.
But even that would still be pretty cool.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get like a community kind of project. We get some kind of skeleton of NBA Jam, and you start putting your own characters in there.
Heck no, I'd rather let's reskin Call of Duty.
Medal of Honor. Different mechanics.
The
reskin Call of Duty.
Right. Then we can put Bancroft in it.
Yeah, but what's is it just more like real guns, or are we gonna like make it squirt guns or
for sure
spray paint cans or what?
Or well, you already talked about another one. We could do some type of Earthworm Jim.
Oh, platform.
You know.
Yeah, dude. If you got into that, I mean, side scrollers. I'm sure there's templates all over the place for it.
I mean, that for us to then take and put stuff together, and then hell, even have, you know, Fisk throw some stuff in and others. That I'm seeing. I know what you're saying. I mean, to be able to take and do kind of a collage effort, you know, to.
Oh yeah, hold on. Did you hear that Alex Jones released a video game? This is a month-old news.
No.
But I thought I sent you the link.
Who's Alex Jones? Is it the proof that they made the frogs gay?
As soon as I started talking about them,
no, they're blocking you, man.
I know. Can you believe
it?
That's what I'm saying. Let's see. I'm trying to find.
I'm not saying that it's alien, but it's aliens.
But it's aliens. All right. Let's see. I think this is it. Yeah.
That looks fake. That didn't look real. I don't know about you, but I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Little Dr. Fluker has hatched a plan to turn everyone into a gay frog by injecting you with an mRNA LGBTQ tadpole technology vaccine that depletes your testosterone and turns you into
this for too long. We're going to get banned.
By Alex Jones.
Okay,
that'll be ironic.
Ready.
But yeah, you
say hello to my little friend.
I respect that.
Oh, come on. They did a good job.
Gay frogs.
I see that. Where's Biden at?
What's up, Reese?
So can't tell if it's supposed to be bark or poop.
Is he firing poop at him?
Yeah.
And stop.
Look.
The answer to Super male vitality is 17. Where are the cigars? This is a time of happy making. Super male vitality.
But yeah, apparently it's $17.
Oh, really? I bet a bunch of people probably bought it.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's up, good stuff? How you doing? Reese says, "Oh my god, I made a gay frog cake for my best friend's birthday. That's awesome."
What he needs to do now is those little foam little pills that you put in water and then a frog pops out of it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like the old school little dinosaurs that you put in water and then all of a sudden the little foamies would grow.
Right. What's up, good stuff? Tie a knot. What's up?
He's got to work in the morning. Come on, man.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Greg.
I'm old Greg. You know, we talk about it, and I mention it a lot, but we've never.
Don't play it because then we're gonna get kicked out of here. So
I'm not gonna play very long. I'm just gonna toss a couple seconds up.
That's all I know. I just worked with guys that were like, "Come on, Greg," and that I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know what they were doing. I never got the joke until they're like, "Oh, you got to watch old Greg," and I was like, and I went to, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Again, I'm just, this is old Greg, the best, of it.
I know what I got. I got something to show you. You know what that is? That's old Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm old Greg.
So,
that's the best you got.
That's the best little bit, that I feel we could show.
I like that other one better where it's, hey, Hey, you. What? Hey, what?
Oh, the two guys talking over the water? Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Now that was funny.
Oh, heck yeah, man. You're all Good Stuff show was right before ours. So guys, go over check that out. It was a good time, fun stuff. They're always doing polls over there on on your favorite visual, visually appealing, visuals. How many times can euphemisms? I mean, now I'm starting to get Norm Macdonald's hate for euphemism. Anyway, but yeah, guys, go check him out. Go check him out. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, Dwight, you keep missing it.
Keep missing what?
Good Stuff show, man.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all that stuff, man. I got a
Man,
job.
man, he was wearing a special shirt tonight.
I bet.
Let's see, try and get Gene Wilder's eyeballs looking good.
I don't know if I need to click any links from him. It'd be like clicking a link from Noah. He's thrown
What?
He's thrown some stuff on there. I know I'm not supposed to click.
Noah just don't listen to this.
I don't think he's old enough to click what he sent.
That's funny.
So is that we just played too much stuff or what on getting?
Yeah. So the thing is that certain videos have a copyright thing on them. I can send them through a copyright checker.
Yeah.
That I believe once we get enough subscribers, we get access to, or we might already just by default have access to it. I just haven't used it for any reason. I'm not really wanting our kind of situation to depend on me finding funny clips every week and putting them together because
it worked out pretty good though, man, until it
barked out, right?
So,
yeah. I mean, it should have been within a fair use if I fought it. I'm sure it would have been fine. They would have been like, oh yeah, no big deal, but I'm not bugging about it. Yeah. If you upload a vid, it'll run through a check. Just don't post it. So, yeah, I'm not real bugging too much. It was a fun thing, fun times. Man, it was easy to get
I
left.
think it was you posting the guy that was talking to the cop about helping him.
We were watching that for quite a minute, so pretty well. And then there was the Kung Fu Billy, the Hillbilly Ninja. That's an old one, so more than likely that has all the stamps on it.
The Kung Fu Chop.
Yeah, the Judy Chap. Yeah. I asked Good Stuff what was up. He was like, yeah, you might just want to check it through this. And I was like, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, that you ran the Judy Chop for quite.
I did. And then Jerry Springer, that's got copyright up and down its biscuit. So
Sure.
Almost done with Gene Wilder here as far as the likeness and artwork.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
It looks more like Martin Short, but
it does too. It does. It does look a lot like Martin Short. What was that? Clifford? Was that the movie?
huh?
Martin Short played like a 12-year-old boy in a movie. Like when he was an adult.
I can't keep up, man. A lot of them did it. It wasn't like he was sitting in the big chair or whatever.
Yeah,
Had the crazy
something.
cubed up hair or whatever.
I remember seeing him in the movie Merlin, or it was a televised like series Merlin that they turned into like a movie, but not a very funny character for him to be in, or a funny movie.
Yeah, if it's not funny, that it really don't work well for him. I mean, he's just that was
he had a good role in it, so he did good in it.
I don't doubt it.
It was a
no. I
no.
mean, it was like.
Hold on. Go ahead.
When Robin Williams played that psycho on, was it Photograph?
Oh, 1 hour photo. That was awesome.
And it was like, you know what I mean? Or when Denzel played the cop in Training Day, you know what I mean? Like he had never ever had a role like that, and then did awesome with it. But it's like you're just looking at him going, man.
Sometimes I feel like saying,
yeah, I remember that. I remember that. But those times where they play a role that just totally outside of what their norm was, which really good on them as an actor, but like for me as a viewer, it was almost it's hard to unsee them. Like we talked about King Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be able to see him differently, and which is great to an extent on him as an actor for that role, for what he did, but unfortunately for him, he made so many people actually hate him because of how good he was.
Yeah.
And because of the script. But that's not his fault. He was playing the role. But man, you talk about somebody I don't think I could see them again. But then it's a different setup. Darn it, I always forget his name, but the one that played Private Pyle in Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah.
Starts with an O, and I can't remember. Mike, not Gandolfini.
No.
Right? What was that?
think.
Where's Fisk when you need him?
Right. Yeah, he can't really play.
I thought, was it
Other-
Gandolfini?
I don't know.
Come on now. Let it kick in. Vincent Onofrio?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the major.
Oh man, I'm not. I murdered that. So
Yeah, not
Vincent
Gandolfini.
Onofrio. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
I think your 1 hour photo was a great example of that because, you know, that's Robin Williams. I think right before that we had like Patch Adams.
But
And
what I guess,
so then you see him as a villain like that, you're like,
yeah, but you know where I'm going with it is his role in Full Metal Jacket, and then he kind of fell off the planet for a little bit, but then turn around and he comes back and he's in Daredevil, and he was just amazing.
The new one, a lot of people kept talking about the new Daredevil.
For the role that he played.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's done so many other roles now, you know, here in you know, recent years. Wonderful actor. I mean, just very well-rounded, capable. I mean, just, you know, awesome. But you wouldn't have thought about it because, like, he played that role in Full Metal Jacket for Private Pyle, and then you really didn't see him much, you know?
Yeah.
So I never really thought about him as any other than that. But yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'll ever be able to see Tim Allen outside of, you know, Home Improvement. But then there's the Santa Claus. I think that's Tim the Toolman Taylor's Santa Claus. I don't separate the two.
Yeah. He did good though. And then they've realized that Last Man Standing is still so much Home Improvement that they've even brought him in.
I never saw an episode of that show.
Last Man Standing?
Yeah, I never saw an episode.
Yeah, when you do find some time, check it out. It's actually good. I've liked it. So
yeah.
For what that's worth.
Well, I still root for the old Roseanne.
I do just because of John Goodman. I just do because of Dan. Outside of that, I don't know. However, I mean, dude, say what you want. There's been stuff. She was always crude, but that was part of her shtick, and she was always one of those that she was just going to say it how it was and no filter. And if you don't like it, go watch something else.
And that's aged like fine wine too. She's only gotten more. She's got a podcast now. She
stepped it up a little bit because she was quiet for some time.
Oh yeah, comedy. Comedy brought it back out. She has apparently a really nice place out there in Hawaii. My buddy lives out there. I'm like, go say hi to Roseanne.
Right. Needs to go.
Oh, dude, talking about he just got his new license, driver's license from there. And he sent me a picture, and on the Hawaiian license, there's a giant rainbow stretching right across the whole license plate. And he was like, I swear this is the real license. And I'm like, oh, dang. Come bring that to a drive-through liquor store in Florida.
It's real. I mean, it's on the license plate. It's on your.
I'm sure it's for cultural reasons, but it's like big giant.
It's because you nearly see a rainbow almost every day because of the weather.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Oh yeah.
It's always been a staple of that. Anyway. But yeah, it's interesting how much you can get drawn in by an actor that has portrayed certain roles, it's no different than like I'm tired of watching Liam Neeson movies because it's the same.
Yeah.
Every time he's turned into Steven Seagal, it's the same character doing the same thing with the same problem.
I just imagine Liam Neeson in a nursing home. Like with the applesauce or whatever.
Calling down to the
special
kitchen.
Set of skills.
He calls down to the kitchen. I know where you are. I don't know where you are, but I know who you are, and I will find you. But it's one of those where it's like, man, branch out a little bit instead of the same thing over and over and over. But whatever.
Well, who's gonna be the next? I guess what that is like. I mean, Die Hard.
Who's gonna be the next 70-year-old Jason Bourne?
That's my question. Saying? Yeah, that's my question. Who's the next one?
I'd rather watch Clint Eastwood do a Jason Bourne movie.
We got that. That was Gran Torino.
Did you watch the newer one where he's like a drug mule?
No, what?
Yeah, you got to watch it. It was actually pretty good. It was good. But he's an old man and he's like hurting for money, and the guy's like, hey, if you need money, go here. And don't ask any questions. And so he's hurting for money, so he's like, all right, whatever, I'll do it. And he goes down and it's like, don't ask any questions, don't open the bag, don't do anything. And then they hand him a wad of cash. When he's done, And so then it's like, all right, well, I got this taken care of. Let me, I could do another run. You know, I could use the money. And then he does it again and again and again, you know. Anyway.
Wow. The cartel say you've smuggled more than on record than any other human being. Great. Here's your pay. Great. He gets home. One more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, he had to upgrade all this stuff. But anyway, it's a good movie. I liked it. I think did a good job.
Well, let's see it. Gene Wilder portrait, caricature portrait in an hour. Not bad.
Yeah. Next, you need to put Richard Pryor behind him.
We don't make any Richard Pryor jokes though. I gotta put a cowboy hat on.
Not yet, but I can revisit some if you'd like.
I don't know. You could. That was
you know that could be. Man, if you didn't watch a bunch of those are some to revisit, man.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, man.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. What was it? Hear no evil, speak no evil, or something like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Richard Pryor. That was a lot of gnarly stuff.
Dude, they were great together.
Mm-hmm.
Really were.
Collision said she had actually went to an Andrew Dice Clay show back in like
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And George Carlin.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Dude,
I got to see Carlin.
That's cool.
He came to the casino one night, and so Becky and I got to go see him. That was nice.
Heck yeah.
When he was old and bitter and crotchety and funny, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his later stuff.
Dude, he was good the whole time, but it just, you could tell it progressed.
It
you know?
switched, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
It was still good.
Like I said, tomorrow night I'll be working on book stuff. More book art. Try to get the creative juices flowing and getting that background all set up. It does look like Martin Short. It does. We'll play around with it. I might have to do some things with it. I don't know.
You'd have to put the top hat on him.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Something like that.
You put the top hat on him, it might. I think that made it worse.
Oh yeah. I'm just playing. Yeah, the which one though? From Blazing Saddles or from from Willy Wonka?
I was thinking Wonka, but yeah, if you did the Wonka, maybe.
Oh, later Reese. Yeah, George Carlin was really good. Clay, not so much. I wonder.
He had his moment, but man, he was definitely an acquired taste.
Oh,
you know.
I think a lot of them like that were trying to just. There was a shock and awe to it.
Sure.
Back then, I mean, who was the other guy? The one that screamed all the time.
Not Yankovic, but oh man.
I can't believe.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of them because Gilbert Gottfried.
Right.
But you also had I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
And have you heard him talk normal?
No, a little bit, yeah. And some of
He
the
actually
interviews.
does talk normal,
Yeah,
you know.
it's
But
just
he almost had like a Pee Wee Herman burping kind of, you know. It's like, man, why you gotta?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name, but
Yeah, I'm missing it too. Just everybody goes blank.
yeah, played in Hot the Trot was one of the movies he.
Sam Kinison.
No, oh
That's what
well,
you're talking
yeah.
about?
No, I'm not thinking Sam Kinison, but yes, you are right. Sam Kinison was another one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the one that was always talking in a weird ass voice that was really forced. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh yeah, Bobcat. Right. He was a yeah.
But he, you know, I'm with you though. I mean, Kinnison was definitely more of a screamer. But yeah.
You know who keeps seeming like they're coming into it and they drop out? Titus. I never liked any stand-up he's ever did. Christopher Titus. He had his own like comedy show like back in like
I
mid
think
2000s.
so. I never appreciated it.
I never really got it. He's always on an outside. He pops his head in and then dips away.
I didn't like Russell Brand in the movies, but then as a podcast and some other stuff, dude, I like him.
Yeah, he's getting wild out there now.
I didn't like him in the movies, but on his podcast, man, I can get down with some of the stuff he's talking about getting into.
Yeah, I think it's getting a little bit dicier now. He's, the language that he uses for me is just like, yeah. And what I mean is like the titles of his videos is really clickbaity.
I dip my head in here and there. I don't do it a lot. I'm just saying the movies and him in some of the acting roles, I really didn't get into. But then on the other side, man, it just some of the stuff that like he voiced some things that I'd agree with.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that was apparently pretty funny. Get him to the Greek was pretty,
Yes, I don't know.
Stroke the furry wool.
I wasn't a super fan,
Back then, I think that's when he was having his issues.
Sure.
His, addictions and all that. And then he became some YouTube guru, and now, some other allegations are coming out on him and stuff. So, and he's doubling down on it.
What, he got coffee for Harvey Weinstein or what?
It was sexual abuse allegation or something that's like 20 or 30 or 10 years old or something like. I don't really know the details, but he's kind of went gung ho forward on a lot of the conspiracy, slant real hard. Which again, it's there was a reason Alex Jones was cut off, and now he pops back up on Twitter. So anyway, guys, we're about 4 minutes past, but that was that episode. I guess what is it? Next week will be right before New Year's, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, so we doing New Year's stuff. What?
Yeah, Thursday next week it'll be New Year's Day, according to.
Really? It'll be New Year's Day?
Yeah. According to Jeremy, it's New Year's Day.
Just joking. Come on.
Happy New Year.
No, we'll see you guys then. But tomorrow I'll be on again for 2 hours drawing on book stuff. And then, that'll be it.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Be safe out there. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. We love you.
Later.
Later. It's hard cut. Still no intros, no outros.
Oh, man, that's so terrible. You need to work on that.
I know.